Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
I'm coming for you. You mind?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Breeze now to throw. Caught by Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner. Then
Time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Myers connects on the PAT. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Go! Ready? 5-8. Push him back. Push him back.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. Right by the little curl there against zone. But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
And all the way in for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 56 yards. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some. these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Extra point up and through by Myers. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. This will be taken about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
If anyone ever has any doubt that tight ends are primary targets nowadays, just watch this play. He's back in the pocket, finds his guy, and they get a nice gain out of it.
And that simple little completion out into the flat. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
95-56. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Come on.
Breeze now on 1st down. Ertz over the middle. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Yellow lady. 55. I'm on.
On play action. Now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Breeze going to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Ready. 5-8.
Throwing now is Breeze. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And he caught it up. And that's picked up by the AFC. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the AFC able to capitalize on the fumble recovery as it leads to 6 points. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Myers connects on the PAT. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and an AFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back. Just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Ready? We're waiting. Watching you five. And watch that. And watch the ball. 3 seconds.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick-6. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. On first down, Connor, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes going deep for Hopkins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 in the first. Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Now he'll pull it down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Breeze now on first down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And his throw here is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. Open here, Adam Thielen. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 4th down, here's Aldrick Rosas for the NFC field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? And this,
well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. To throw, it's Mahomes. And an alley to run. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the tuck and run. They'll try to run it. This is Conner. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Myers connects on the PAT. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
One thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away.
Now Breeze lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Pick me up. Here we go.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and that's picked up by the AFC. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And incomplete as the clock stops here with just 1 second to go in this football game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Breeze to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.